News 46 is brought to you by the Pahrump Nugget Hotel and Casino, located at the intersection of Route 372 and Highway 160. You can call the Pahrump Nugget at 775-751-6500, or you can visit their website at www.parumpnugget.com. And by Affiliated Chiropractic and Affiliated Physical Therapy. Come in for your free consultation. Call 775-727-8900. Our goal is to create the individual treatment plan that will restore your health and end pain.
Tonight on News 46, the vacant seat left by Judge Davis is closer to being filled. Protesters plan to crash the governor's picnic, and veterans stand down at Desert View Hospital. News 46 starts now.
You're watching KPVM News 46 with Rick Vale and Rhonda Van Winkle. Local coverage from Deanna O'Donnell and news across Nevada with Janet Eric. News 46, local coverage you can count on.
Good evening, it's Friday, May 6, 2011. I'm Rick Vale for News 46. Topping our news tonight, 11 applicants have been interviewed in the attempt to fill the seat in the 5th Judicial Court of the deceased Judge John P. Davis. 8 members from the Nevada Supreme Court's Judicial Selection Commission picked 3 finalists following interviews at Saddle West. The finalists are Kimberly Wanker, a Las Vegas attorney, Robert Bennett, whom is a Lyon County Justice of the Peace, and Battle Mountain attorney William Schaefer. These 3 were selected to go on to Governor Brian Sandoval, who will appoint Judge Davis's replacement. The governor has 60 days to select from the 3. Tomorrow, Governor Sandoval is scheduled to appear at a picnic at the Pahrump Valley Winery. The picnic with your governor will go from 11:30 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. This event is hosted by the Nye County Republican Central Committee and is only open to registered Republicans. Well, that won't stop protesters who have started a big campaign to crash this picnic. In fact, all over Pahrump and Las Vegas, those who are upset about the governor's proposed education budget cuts plan to meet and protest at this event. We spoke to Commissioner Gary Hollis, who plans to attend tomorrow.
Yeah, that's what I hear. I'm scheduled to be there.
I heard that there's going to be some people who want to crash his picnic.
Well, I haven't heard that, but you know, this is a free country, and everybody has the right to free speech and to demonstrate for or against any item.
What's the purpose for the picnic originally?
I think it's just an avenue that the governor can interact with his base and talk to the people that got him elected.
150 tickets were reserved for the occasion. They have been sold at $50 each. Homeless veterans had a great place to get food and shower in the parking lot of Desert View Hospital today. There were so many volunteers to thank for today's event, including Desert View Hospital, Terriblestown, the VFW, Valley Electric Association, Commissioners Dan Shinhoffen and Gary Hollis.
Yes, we are. We're doing some community relationship with the homeless veterans. We have food here for them. We have portable showers. We have clothing, and we have people here that can help them out in trying to get back into a home or into a shelter.
We set up the shower shave asset, which is something we usually use when we're deployed. It has 12 showers, 12 sinks, mirrors, lights, and it all goes in one temper tent like that to so that it's just a self-contained unit with the bladder and the pumps. It runs everything off of that so that people can shower.
How long did it take you to set it up?
Well, I wasn't here yesterday, but usually when we set one of these things up, it usually takes us about 2 to 3 hours.
So tell me what it's like for you. How does it make you feel setting this up for the veterans?
Well, it's a really good feeling to, help people out that, kind of pave the way for us to go and do what we do, people who come before us.
Deanna, thanks for coming today. We're here at the VA stand down, and there's 3 very important people who've committed to take care of the food component of this. Pat Michael from Terrible's Lakeside and T-Town, Susan DeVilla, CEO of the hospital, and Tom Husted, CEO of Valley Electric. So I'll turn the microphone over to them, tell them what this means to them, and I appreciate you guys coming out and taking the time to cover this, I think, very important event for the community. Pat?
Well, I just wanted to say that I think we're the fortunate ones to be able to teamed up with Desert View Hospital and Valley Electric and have the opportunity to give back to the people that are protecting our rights as Americans. So this is the least that we could do from Terrible's Lakeside and T-Town.
You want to go, Tom? Go ahead. Okay, I'll go next, I guess, because we're going to fight over who's going to go next. No, I agree with what Pat's saying. I think that what we can do for our vets that have served our country and made it the country that we live in today is great. And I just appreciate Terrible's and Valley Electric support, even if Tom and I don't know, there's kind of a rivalry there, but, you know, we're getting along today, so it's a good thing. So, but I do appreciate all of your guys' help and support also.
It's easy to set aside our differences for an occasion such as this, and one of the core principles of Valley Electric is commitment to community, and I think that's one of the principles that Desert View Hospital and T-Town has also demonstrated over the years, and we're just very happy to be a part of this and reaching out to the community and helping any way we can. So we thank you for coming and televising this and sharing our word with the rest of the community. Thank you.
And as we head into our first break on this Friday evening, here's a message from our good friends at the Pahrump Nugget.
Good afternoon, everybody. Happy Friday. This is Dina from the Pahrump Nugget, and I am joined by one of my chefs of the steakhouse. This is Chef Kendrick.
Hello.
We're going to talk to you about this crazy busy weekend we have going here at the Nugget, because everybody knows not only is it Mother's Day, but it's May West Fest. We're doing all kinds of giveaways. There's just so much going on, and I invited Chef to come out and talk to you a little bit about the steakhouse. But before we do that, I'm going to tell you about everything else, and then we'll turn it over to him. We are going to open regular in the buffet this weekend for Mother's Day. So if you want to bring your mom, we're still doing the 2-for-1s if you have your player's card. We're going to have some great food. Chef Terry has worked with Chef Kendrick and Chef Bill to really make some great selections over there. In the cafe from 11 to 11, Chef Steve is featuring stuffed peppers. And we'll do that with a vegetable and a potato and a soup or a salad. And that'll be $8.99. So you can't beat that kind of a thing if you want to bring your mom for some really great stuffed peppers. We've had them before, and they were a big hit. We're also having, our steakhouse is going to do a brunch, which Kendrick will tell you about in just a moment, and we're going to do a special Mother's Day dinner. Now, before we talk about that, I want to tell you that moms are very special people, obviously. So are grandmas and aunties and godmothers. So we're going to have a giveaway. We've got some really great, nice porcelain pieces that we'll be giving away to all the moms. They're going to give them away in bingo. We're going to give them out at the slot club. So if you're a mom, come by, and there's a couple of different porcelain items to choose from. We'd love for you to come and share them with us. Now, Chef, let's talk about the brunch first, which is 10 to 2, right?
10 to 2.
Okay. Can I just walk in?
No. Well, you can walk in, but it's best to make reservations. Because if you don't make reservations, you could miss a spot. So It's best to have the reservations. And it's only $19.99.
That's a deal.
Best deal in Pahrump.
What are you serving?
I think I'm going to have the best lollipops that you can find in the valley. We're going to have bone-in ham and a lot of other accessories to go with that. We're going to have a breakfast buffet. We're going to have the omelet station. You can't beat the price.
I heard that you're making some really great desserts.
Oh, yeah. We're going to do a banana truffle. We're going to do some mousse trios.
Some strawberries?
Strawberries dipped in chocolate. Moms, you got to love that. And you can also have a mimosa on the side or a little glass of champagne to celebrate your wonderful day.
And I think they're also going to feature a specialty coffee mug. It's a Pahrump Nugget mug, and it will be filled with an alcoholic coffee drink, special for Mother's Day, and you get to keep the mug. So we've got some great stuff, and I think they're even going to do a Stockman Steakhouse iced tea that was created by one of our team members in the steakhouse, so that will be a lot of fun. And the dinner, you're going to run a special too, right? You're making something good?
Yes, I am. It's going to be a gourmet chef special lasagna.
Wow.
Served with super salad, and it's only $30. You have your choice of super salad. You can get a cocktail. It's very special.
What we did was we decided that for $30, we'll give you the chef's special lasagna, a piece of his famous garlic toast, super salad, a non-alcoholic beverage, and a dessert of your choice, and we have 3 choices. If you would like a glass of wine instead of a non-alcoholic beverage, it's $35. So they're all inclusive. You get kind of a full meal, and it's special just for the moms.
Yes.
The dads, the aunts, the uncles, the brothers, the sisters. Anyone can have that one. We're just going to run it special because it's Mother's Day.
Yes.
Last but not least, I'd like to talk about May West Fest, which will be out in the parking lot, the front on Crawford and 160 there. We've got vendors coming out. We'll be serving some of our great food, hamburgers, hot dogs, pulled pork for some great prices. There'll be all kinds of events. So come on out tomorrow or Sunday and spend some time in the parking lot. And then when it gets a little too warm, come on into the Nugget and see what we got going on. We'd love to see you. Everyone from the front desk all the way back to the bowling center, we wish you a great weekend and happy Mother's Day to those of you that we don't get to see.
Happy Mother's Day.
Bye-bye.
News 46 is brought to you by the Pahrump Nugget Hotel and Casino, located at the intersection of Route 372 and Highway 160. You can call the Pahrump Nugget at 775-751-6500, or you can visit their website at www.parumpnugget.com. And by Affiliated Chiropractic and Affiliated Physical Therapy. Come in for your free consultation. Call 775-727-8900. Our goal is to create the individual treatment plan that will restore your health and end pain.
Welcome back to News 46. Full Tilt Poker NASCAR driver Taylor Barton will be giving it a try on the dirt track tomorrow night at Pahrump Valley Speedway.
Taylor Barton, he's a NASCAR driver, and he's going to race one of my mini stocks for Done Right Auto.
I know he was here a few weeks ago, Chad.
Yes, he came out and done an autograph session with us and done a lot of signing for the kids and stuff, so we had a good time. And he wants to come back out and surprised us. He called Terry and they talked, and she put him in a car, so he's going to start driving for her.
So he's going to be competing on a dirt track. Has he ever raced on a dirt track, do you know?
You know, I'm not sure. I know that he's driven over on the bull ring in Vegas, but I don't know.
And of course, he's the driver of the Full Tilt Poker car. He has a couple of different cars there. This is going to be a really special event. Is he planning on doing this any other time besides this weekend?
I'm not for sure, but I imagine he'll come out as many times as he can when, you know, it doesn't run into his NASCAR racing. He'll be out here.
What type of vehicle is he going to be riding?
It's going to be a Ford Contour, mini stock, and
so he's going to be competing against the other drivers out here. What are they saying?
I don't even know if they know yet, and that ought to be fun, but I'll be competing against him, so.
Oh, you will?
Yes.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Never thought that you'd be doing that, did you?
No, I didn't. I'm really excited about it. It's going to be a lot of fun.
I know that Taylor has a no bowling program that he's really a big part of for the kids, so the kids are really keen on him and really into him. Tell everybody a little bit about that.
Right, yeah, he's just been trying to do whatever he can to help the kids out, you know, and it's really fortunate we have drivers like that, because today it just seems like a lot of the drivers don't see that anymore, and we're seeing some of the drivers trying to bring it back, especially in the dirt track racing. The kids is one of the biggest parts of this dirt track racing. The kids is actually the big thing here, and you know, besides that, we're going to have senior Jerry Busick Sr. will be out here this weekend. He's bringing a lot of stuff for the kids. So he'll be giving a lot of prizes away to the kids also this weekend. So we're going to try to make it a pretty special weekend. And on top of that, we have the U.S. Legend cars coming out for their first appearance at the Pahrump Valley Speedway. They've never been here before. It's a brand new car. So we've got a lot of stuff going on this weekend. And again, this gives the mini stock drivers to go up to against somebody with one of the big names in NASCAR. I imagine they're going to probably give him a couple of nudges here and there to let him know they're there. So it's going to be fun to see.
Terry, what car number are you going to be driving?
I'm going to be 44.
Do you know what Taylor's going to be driving?
44H.
There you go.
Yes.
And what time does the races start this weekend?
7 p.m. We're back to the nights, so 7 p.m. The gates will open at 6.
And for more information?
PaHrumpValleySpeedway.com.
And Commissioner Gary Hollis is concerned about the license that was awarded to Red Apple Fireworks by the Nye County Commissioners while he was out of town this week. He says it's not the usual way licenses are awarded. It appears that a license was taken away from the longtime holders, the McCoy family, and because of a death in the family, the license was in probate. Normally, we give notice to the license holders and let them respond.
You know, I wasn't at the meeting. I was at a conference in Baltimore, Maryland, on nuclear waste. But there's only 6 fireworks licensing that I know of, according to the ordinance. And anybody's license that's in jeopardy wouldn't necessarily have to be noticed up, and the applicant would have to be given his due process. I'm understanding that they took a license away to give to somebody else. I don't know all the pros and cons on this because I wasn't here, but I do know that most generally we notice any applicant with a license and give them a chance to respond in front of the Board of County Commissioners.
So these guidelines weren't followed in this case?
I don't know. You're asking me a question that I'm going to have to look into. But I know that a license being taken away, normally we notice these people that their license is in jeopardy and give them a right to respond of why their license should not be taken away.
Because we have the McCoys, they had 3 licenses here in Pahrump?
Yes, one was Anthony McCoy, which is Blackjack Fireworks. Then you have Area 51, which is Tim McCoy. And then you had Frank McCoy, which is now deceased. He had the fireworks store out toward the racetrack.
And so that one was in probate right now?
Yeah, it's in probate.
So which license was taken away?
From my understanding, it was the one out there by the racetrack.
And so the sons of the deceased McCoy were actually looking to obtain that fireworks license?
No, I don't think that's the case. I think it's the executive of the state is asking that to keep the license.
So this will still be going on for a while. We don't actually have a date at this fireworks store because they're going to contest this?
I have no idea. I just got back last night, and this just hit me this morning.
So you'll keep us posted?
Certainly.
And here's Terry at West Star Ranch Animal Rescue with this week's Save a Pet segment.
Save a Pet is generously brought to you by Auto World at 727-8000 and Greenspan Brokerage at 751-6200. Put the green team to work for you.
Hi, welcome to West Star Ranch. Today we have this Labrador mixed puppy that's looking for a permanent home. She is about 6 months old. She's going to be a rather big dog and she needs a lot of room to run around. If you're interested in adopting her, you can come visit us at 780 Mance Road or give us a call at 727-YARD. That's 727-9273.
Save a Pet is generously brought to you by Auto World at 727-8000 and Greenspan Brokerage at 751-6200. Put the green team to work for you.
And what's the outlook look like for Mother's Day? Well, those of you interested will have to wait and find out in our 7-day forecast coming up right after this break.
News 46 weather is brought to you by your local dairy farmers. Dairy products are very important in maintaining a healthy body. For more information, you can visit their website at nevadadairycouncil.org.
Hey everyone, welcome back to News 46. I'm Rick Veo with your weather. Sunny day out there, nice and hot for us, 95 degrees for the high. Winds out of the south-southwest up to 17 miles per hour. Our pressure on the barometer dropped just a little bit for us, 29.88, and then going down. UV index 8, very high. Make sure you had sunscreen on, a hat, something like that. Sunrise is at 5:46 a.m. and a record high is 103 degrees back in 1947. Looking at tonight, it's going to be partly cloudy out there, a low of 62. Winds out of the southwest at about 15 miles per hour. Now sunset's going to be at 7:35 p.m. and our record low is 43 degrees back in 1964. Looking at tomorrow, partly cloudy skies expected, a high of 93, a low of 63. Winds out of the southwest at about 9 miles per hour with gusts upwards of about 28 miles per hour. Our UV index for tomorrow is expected to be 8, very high. Make sure you have a hat, sunscreen, something on. You don't want to get burned. And sunrise will be at 5:45 a.m. Moving on to our 7-day forecast. Saturday, looking at, again, 93 for the high, 63 for the low, 28-mile-per-hour gusts. Sunday, Mother's Day, 42-mile-per-hour gusts expected. That chance of rain we were looking at looks to have gone away. A high of 86 and a low of 47. Monday, next week, looking at 24-mile-per-hour gusts, a high of 69 and a low of 43. Tuesday, the winds are still there. They're just a little bit less than usual. 19-mile-per-hour gusts expected for this day. 76 for the high, 47 for the low. Wednesday, looking at 25-mile-per-hour gusts, a high of 84 and a low of 52. Now, next Thursday, gusts up to 30 miles per hour again, 87 for the high, 54 for the low. And finishing off our 7-day forecast, next Friday, looking at 32-mile-per-hour gusts with a high of 90 and an overnight low of 60. All right, folks, and just a couple of quick announcements. Due to a technical difficulty, we will be unable to broadcast this Saturday's Week in Review newscast. The May West Fest will be all weekend at the Pahrump Nugget. The first annual Ian Deutsch Golf Tournament at Mountain Falls tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. The 11th annual Pahrump Town Cleanup begins at the Calvada Eye Saturday from 7 to noon. The second annual First Responders Trail Ride in memory of Deputy Ian Deutsch begins at 10 a.m. on Saturday at Terrible's Lakeside and will end at the McCullough Arena. Relay for Life Bake Sale at Walgreens tomorrow from 8 to 4. Saturday, the Miss Senior Golden Years pageant will be at the Artesia Clubhouse from 6 to 7 to meet the contestants. Saturday, Shadow Mountain Feed Vet Shot Clinic will be from 9 to 2. For more information, call 727-5527. The last Sing for the Cure Challenge will be tomorrow night, Saturday, May 7th, at the Tumbleweed Tavern from 7 to 10 p.m. Sunday at the Pahrump Nugget, Kids Fiddlers will be performing from 5 to 6:30 p.m. in the Event Center. And of course, today and tomorrow is the Pahrump Rotary Club Blood Drive. Tonight from 4 to 8 p.m. and tomorrow from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. at the Pahrump Nugget in Ballroom 3. And I think with that being said, is going to do it for this edition of News 46. I'm Rick Vale, and from everyone up here on the hill at KPVM, we wish you a safe weekend. We'll see you here again on Monday night. Until then, good night, Pahrump.